You have a very rare perspective on the global pandemic and the globe in general because you have a grasp on so many cultures, whether it's Swiss or Turkish or these.
Hmm.
I wrote down the United States you've lived in. I've probably missed some, but here's a list I wrote down quickly: Nevada, West Virginia, California, Kentucky, Utah, Oklahoma City, New York, Boston, Chicago.
Hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, what have you noticed about the differences in these states and what you're seeing happen during this major event amongst people, the reactions that people are having?
I mean, I'll just say this first. Our world are experiencing something like I never experienced before.
Mhm.
And whenever you turn on the news, man, it's like there's so much negative news and people forgetting the main goal. Like when you turn on the news, there's like, okay, this side is attacking this side, the Democrats attacking the Republicans, people attacking this. Like we are forgetting our main goal. Main goal should be like, okay, how can we get through this together? You know, I feel like around this time there's a lot of positivity. But every state, every city doing some different things.
Mhm.
I mean, I think it was the mayor of Vegas was talking to Anderson Cooper,
Mhm.
and I was like heartbroken by how what she said. It's like, oh my god! But at the same time, I listened to the mayor of Chicago.
Mhm.
I mean, she is just well, probably right now like doing one of the most funniest and the safest, I guess, mayor that out there. I don't know if you follow her on Twitter. She's like, your jump shot was broke and
Yeah.
it's gonna stay broke after quarantine. So just like stay in the house.
Yeah.
I feel like, just people are forgetting the main goal. It's just like we should just stay as one and fight against this
Yeah.
together. Not like, this said this.
Absolutely. I mean, you have lived in both red states and blue states your entire time here in America, and I guess you've been able to see both sides. And like you're saying, the best case scenario is that we could at least work together to beat a global pandemic.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
When you were growing up, your mother was a nurse. Nowadays, we depend on them more than ever. This is clearly a sacrificial job. It really shined a light for me on medical workers on the front line. Did you always know growing up that your mom was putting her life on the line?
I actually did not, till this happened. I didn't know how, obviously, I knew how, valuable the doctors and nurses are, but like, I didn't know this much. I mean, literally, they put them there, not just their life, their family's life on the line too, to make the world better and healthier. And it's a huge sacrifice because those doctors and nurses have kids in their houses, have, husbands and wives in their houses. And they literally just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice for my whole family and my life and try to make people better. And so now I appreciate more definitely. I appreciate teachers
Oh,
and I appreciate the the nurses more now because like you ask anybody, I don't have a kid, but like whoever I talk to, they said the homeschooling is the worst. Kids are going crazy,
yeah, yeah.
So like, so I feel like the teachers and nurses, man, they're so precious.
I'll throw in supermarket workers as well. I never saw them as frontline workers, and now they're my heroes.
Exactly.